Hi, I'm Tracy Faulkner from Lush Fabrics with your release for this week. It is the 27th of October. Special release today. I have rib knits for you in solid colours. So that means when we do our solid colour releases, they are all on special for you, plus whichever colours we have already in stock as well. Unfortunately for rib knits, we actually only have 3 other colours currently in stock, but I do have 11 here to show you today. And rib knit is such a beautiful fabric base to work with and to wear, and amazing for summer. So these solid colours will hopefully go beautifully in your wardrobe and an amazing addition to your stash. I have just this weekend as well released a video explaining rib knit. So all its properties, what it's good for, you know, the garments that you can make out of it. I show you some of my garments as well. So that is in our Facebook group and on our YouTube channel, Lush Fabrics. So if you haven't seen that, do check it out. We do also have that video on each one of the product pages for the rib knits as well. So do look at that one if you haven't used rib knit before, or if you're just not sure what to do with it. Okay, so this rib knit, it is 96% polyester, 4% spandex. Now I know polyester scares some people. This is not a hot fabric. This is a fabric I would wear on the hottest of days here in Perth because I find it really lovely to wear. It doesn't heat me up. It keeps me as cool as I could possibly feel on a 40-degree day. Not that cool, but you know, that's not the fabric's fault, that's the sun's fault. So it's a really beautiful base to wear in the warm weather. So the polyester count shouldn't scare you in regard to heat. It's also beautiful and soft. It feels lovely to the touch. So whether that's as you're sewing it or as you're wearing it, it is really, really beautiful. It is 180 GSM, so it's just like a t-shirt weight style fabric. I love it for tops and dresses. You could also use it for skirts, shorts, pants, little jacket if you wanted to. There's lots and lots that you can do with it. It is a lovely stretchy fabric, but it is strong. Like, it's got good resistance on that stretch. It's not going to grow out on you during the day. That is something that a lot of people think about rib knit, is that it's going to get bigger on you during the day. This is not the case for this rib knit. It's very stable. It's just beautiful. If you check out the rib knit video, you can see some of the things that I have made out of it, and none of them have grown. All right, so it is with the plain colors, they are dyed. So it is the same color on the back as it is on the front. Stretch is beautiful. Feels amazing. It's just a lovely, comfortable amount of stretch. So you can move around. There is zero restriction whatsoever. Just totally free movement. It's that sort of lovely, soft stretch. Let me show you the ribs. So it's an even rib, not particularly wide. It's quite small, and it's just a lovely fabric. So the drape is gorgeous, so it just falls beautifully. And again, if you have a look at the rib knit video, you can see some of the garments that I've made, and you can see the drape of it there. You can see how it works on a more fitted garment and on a drapey garment. All right, so threads. I've just dropped my little bucket of threads, so they're now all over the place. Hopefully I found them all to pick them all up. In the Resart range, I've gone with 2877. So this is an all-purpose thread. You can use it in your sewing machine, your overlocker, your cover stitch, any of those. And then Mariflex, I've gone with 315. So Mariflex is a stretch thread. This is designed to be used in your sewing machine, top and bottom thread, and just a slightly longer stitch length, and then you can sew a straight stitch on knit fabric. It's fabulous. If you haven't tried it yet, do. It's really, really great. So this first one is cobalt blue. All right, the next one, I'm not going to open them all up because they do all stretch the same. I'm just going to show you the color of each of them. This gorgeous one is aqua. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a Mariflex to go with this one, but I do have a Resart 1616. This is just a smidge lighter than the fabric. I do prefer to go a little bit darker with the thread for top stitching, but unfortunately I didn't have anything darker. This was the closest that I got, and I think it will go quite well. So 1616 for the Resart. The next is what I am wearing. This is shiitake. This is not the sort of colour that I would normally wear, but I feel like it's quite an elegant, classy colour, and I actually don't mind the way that it looks. I think on the bottom half of me, I'd be scared I was looking a little bit naked, just as my colouring is, I don't know, maybe a little bit too similar, although my skin is not that dark. I'm very, very pale, but I really like it in a top. Generally, if I sew this sort of a colour, I'll put a dark colour somewhere on the neckband or the armbands or something like that. But I actually feel okay without this colour. I think it's really pretty. Maybe it's got the depth of colour that I need. Maybe it's, I don't know, just the right tone. Anyway, I'm going with it. I quite like it. This is the Kirby top by Stylark. My first Stylark pattern I've ever sewn. Light on instructions, which is okay. Lots and lots and lots of lines on the pattern pieces and no layers. So that was, anyway, it was fine. We got there in the end. It was a pretty simple sew, which is great. It is supposed to have some shoulder pads in here, but the ones I had were just too thick. And I actually quite like a wide sleeve just like that anyway. So I've just gone with it. Went a little bit rogue on the pattern, but I don't mind the outcome. All right, threads for this one. In the Resart range, we have 1377, and in Mariflex, which is not overly close in colour, but I did do my hem in this and you can barely see it. So 199 in the Mariflex. All right, I have some pinks to show you now. Hot pink, it is beautiful, so gorgeous, this colour. Now, what have I got to show in this one? 1417 in the Resart, nothing in the Mariflex, unfortunately. So that's hot pink, and then we have pink. Let's tuck that little tag in there. So this is like just a lovely mid pink. Now this one, we've gone with 1056, which is again just a smidge lighter. It's not as light as it's looking on the screen. It looks like there's quite a big difference between the two on the screen to me here. It looks a lot closer here in person. I don't know why it does that, honestly. And then Mariflex 663 is a really nice match. All right. Now we have Dusty Blossom for a nice dusty pink. I don't have a Mariflex, but I do have a Resart, which is a little lighter. Again, not as light as it is appearing on the screen there. 1615 is the match. All of these will be linked on our website, so you can just see with a click of a button which thread works best with it. The last of our pinks is this gorgeous muted, what have we called it? Muted pink. There we go, muted pink. It's really gorgeous. No matching threads at all for this one. Now I've kept all these pinks here so that I can show you them together, because I think that's usually pretty useful, so you can compare the tones of the colours. So there we go. I feel like I'm holding a whole lot of babies here. So hot pink, pink, dusty blossom, and muted pink. There we go. So they are all pretty different actually. So that's good. All right. Now, I have a white for you. Don't have black, unfortunately. We couldn't get black this time, and black always sells out quite quickly. Now this one's a little bit dirty from it was the first cut, but I just wanted to show you the sheerness of it. I haven't actually tested this myself, so we're doing it together. Obviously skin toned underwear will be essential under the white, but look, I think it's fine, certainly for a top. I mean, so you can see how it's got a double layer there, so if you were to wear white underwear, it really does show. Let's take that layer away. And then it sits really nicely. Yeah. It's good to know what the whites, how sheer the whites are. I mean, I'm basically wearing skin toned underwear because this top is along those lines for me. So yeah, I think that works. All right, thread wise, we have 2002 in Resant and 800 in Mariflex. Okay, chuck that one over there. Oh, this color is gorgeous. Wisteria. Isn't it so pretty? Love it. All right, 3040 in the Resant and 158. Maybe I need to start bringing my glasses in here. 158 in the Mariflex. Now, this is my sort of color too. Rust. It's so beautiful. All right, I don't have any Mariflex to match this one, but the Resant is 1317. Last one that I have to show you is actually a restock, so we have had this one before. Maroon, and it's a gorgeous, rich, deep color. I found a new Resant because what I did have it matched with, we no longer have in stock. So 2076 works in the Resant and 369 in the Mariflex work as well. All right, they are all of our new colors. It's an amazing time to buy this rib knit. It's a beautiful fabric for summer. You can't go wrong with it. It's gorgeous to sew, it's gorgeous to wear. Do check out that video I've made on rib knit because that will help you to see if it's your sort of fabric. Now, in addition to that, we have three solid coloured rib knits already in stock. So they will be reduced in price as well, just for Sunday, the 27th of October, the release day. So the first colour we have is this blush. So I'm going to show you all the pinks again because it is similar to the pink. All right. So this is already in stock. Blush, muted pink, dusty blossom, pink, and hot pink. And it's actually this blush and the pink that are quite similar. You can see the blush, or perhaps the pink has got more of a blue tone. The blush is a bit lighter. So they are similar, but the pink is a little bit darker. The new pink is a bit darker. All right, so many pinks. Usually we've got a few blues as well that I have to show you, but it's just the pinks today. We also have this one already in stock. This is called Lily Pad. It's like a sagey green, almost a little bit olive. It's quite a pretty color. And then lastly is Ribbon Red that we have in stock. All right, that's everything. Hope there's a colour here that works for you today. As I said, all of these are on special for today only. So do grab some while you have the chance and while they are a little bit cheap. Please remember to enter our competitions. We have one on YouTube and one on Facebook. So in each of those, we have $25 Lush gift cards to give away to one random winner for each competition. All right, everything is now up on our website, www.lushfabrics.com.au. Hopefully there's something that you love here today. I'll be back next week with some more goodies for you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.